When you get the recording angle just right and you're just a floating head. Yeah. Throughout my YouTube career, I've used many video editing software. I've never been happy with a single one. If you've been around the channel for a very long time, like Sir Dim long, then you would probably know that I used to use my old laptop as the video editing computer. My very first video editing software was actually Windows Movie Maker. Because I didn't have any knowledge of editing at this time, obviously. I decided to do some research into video editing software, free ones. I found several free ones. I forget the names of them, but none of them worked the way I wanted to. They're too complicated to use. But I came up across one called OpenShot, which was for Linux. And I have Linux installed. Linux, people always complain I call it Linux. Linux is installed on this laptop, so I would edit on that. But it was extremely excruciating. It was so frustrating to use because it was so slow. I cut, 2 minutes go by, registers, I cut the video. Ugh. Gosh, it was a nightmare back then. Then I did a little bit more research, and I came across Vegas Pro. And I looked at the price for it, and I was like, nah, that's too expensive, too much money. Too much money, fam. But I came across other free ones. Shotcut, DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve asked for too much personal information for me to use it. Shotcut is an open source editing software that still wasn't very good. Another one that I use, the third one, HitFilm. I like that one. I like that one a lot. So I use that one in my older videos. For example, the Labyrinth Plus, the first 2 videos on that were edited using HitFilm. And if you pay attention enough, you can tell the audio was out of sync. Yeah. That was the problem with the editing software at the time. It didn't support a variable frame rate. So it automatically put the audio out of sync because I had to convert the video to constant. Which was really annoying because I had to manually sync everything up with the face cam, the game footage, including the audio for the game. I never had to sync up my face cam with the audio, thankfully. But since that time, my audio syncing skills are amazing. I could easily sync something up in a matter of, I guess, 5 minutes. Which is probably normal time for people, but that was very frustrating for me to do because I had to do it in every single video I've made. It was so annoying. I did eventually get tired of it. Till very recently. Focus. Till not too long ago. Forget when though. I came across Vegas Movie Studio. Very cheap for the price. It was... Yes? It was basically a miniaturized version of Vegas Pro. And my sister bought that for me at one point. Mainly because she wanted me to edit and stuff that she never had me do. So I don't understand. But I got editing software out of it. Why did I turn on my monitor? I've been using Movie Studio since I got it. To edit every single video that you have watched. And until not too long ago, about 2 months ago, it started not to be that great, as it was advertised. A 3-hour rendering time for a 18-minute video? Excuse me? It was faster than what OpenShot could do on my Linux computer. It literally took, at the most, 2 days just to render video because the hardware on that thing is bad. I call it a toaster because it's equivalent to a toaster. It gets hot enough to be a toaster too sometimes. But then, literally last night, after I uploaded that video, I got this new video editing software. But I found out about it 3 weeks ago. Some of you may not even heard this. Some of you may have. Cyberlink Power Director 15. I'm aware of 16, but 15 was cheaper, and plus I could just upgrade later. The funny thing about it is I have the Steam version, so I have it on Steam. I've been messing around with it, and I'm wondering why I never heard of this until now. It's amazing! You could do so much with it. As a little example, I can get rid of the noise in the background right now if I wanted to. Watch. It's gone. And there's barely a quality loss. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? I've never been so happy with the editing software in my life. This is exactly what I need for my channel. Because now I can upload more often. I know I've been saying that a lot, but since the Vegas movie studio incident I've been having, I've been physically unable to due to its ridiculous rendering times. So I tested it. So I put my full unedited face cam into it, and here's a video on how fast it went using my phone. As you can see, look how fast the percentage is going. And then your time remaining 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's really fast for rendering. And to give you the idea of the what settings I had it on, 1920 by 1080 resolution, 60 FPS, and 50 Mbps, and for the audio, 384 kbps. That's ridiculously fast for those settings. I mean, I might be exaggerating, but keep in mind, I'm using Cyberlink Power Director right after Movie Studio, so my reaction may be a bit biased if you look at it that way, but still, it's really fast. It has a bunch of effects that I would definitely like to use. It has so much. Even has motion tracking that Vegas lacked. Well, I mean, I had it, but it did not know how to use it. It didn't motion track. Just so good. I'm gonna be using it from here on out. In fact, I've used it to edit and render this video right now. I want you to please tell me what you think, because this is the hit point for my channel. I'll be able to create more content like this. So, thank you all so much for listening to this update, and I will see you in the next video. I'm going to be using Power Director 15 from here on out, and then yes, I will eventually upgrade to 16, which I'll have even more things to do. So, see you in the next one.